Average Guy Airguns here again. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be testing pellets. I didn't shoot any squirrels in the backyard with them. I want to make sure that they're accurate first before I use them in hunting. So here's what we have today that we're going to be testing out. The results I was pretty shocked with, so let's get to it. Here's the bad boys that we'll be using today, the Impact and the Marauder. Started off shooting the Marauder with the Marmot Militia Hammerforged barrel. At 20 yards, the Predator GTO lead-free pellets did an outstanding job. They were loaded in kind of rough, but they grouped really well at 20 yards. This is a 10-shot group. At 30 yards, I started opening up a little bit and decided that I don't know if they would really work that well. Noticed that on the pellets, there's a little extra material left over on the mold lines, and started scratching those off, and they performed a little better. And then I decided to sort them with the pellet gauge and found out that they're extremely consistent. So I decided to take the Marmot barrel off and install the factory Crossman barrel, and here's the results at 20 yards I got from the factory Crossman barrel. I'm pretty impressed. Not too shabby with the factory Crossman barrel, so I decided to sort out some more and give her a shot at 30 yards. And here's my results at 30. It's not a bad group, but I mean, I could get that out of Crossman Premiers, and they are an awful lot cheaper than these GTOs. I did shoot with my eye, not recorded, and they're about the same as when I was shooting with the camera. We'll start the 25 caliber pellet testing out with the H&N Field Target Trophies. They are 19.91 grains, and I'll be shooting them out of the Impact. I did shoot at min power and then went to power 1. Power 1 seemed to have a better 20-yard group, so I went and shot a 30-yard group, and that was my results off camera. The pellet on the bottom was a fluke. I pulled the shot, so I didn't want to waste the target, so I just colored over it with a permanent marker. So here's a 10-shot, 30-yard group on camera using the magazine. All the previous groups were hand loading. Kind of shocking here. Just want to say that the only pellet that will shoot in my magazine for the Impact well is the Exact King Heavies by JSB. And every other pellet I've tried through the magazine, these are the results I get. Pardon my French, but the FX Impact magazine is a giant piece of shit. The rest of the rifle is phenomenal, but for $100 for that piece of crap magazine, no thank you. They need to design a better magazine and charge half the price. Well, I don't need to get a ruler on this to tell you that this group is well over an inch at 30 yards. Uh, Hate to say it, the magazine really sucks. I heard that not all of them are bad, but mine just, it sucks. So here's a 30-yard group with hand loading, and I forgot to hit record on the first shot, so sorry about that. So here's the next 9 in that same shot group, hand loading. That's a lot better group than I shot with the magazine. I did hand load this group, and I've gotten better groups hand loading. I think I didn't do as good of a job sorting for that group. Out of 20 pellets, I've got these 5. So if you buy the H&N Field Target trophies, make sure you do your part and sort well, and I'm sure you can get pretty decent groups at 30 yards with them. I know I've gotten better groups than I just showed you. Now we'll go to the 25 cal Predator GTOs. They're lead free and ultra light. I really like them because they're so light. That's less pumping I have to do because I do hand pump my impact. They did so well at 20 yards. It'd be kind of boring showing you that, so I'll go straight to the 30-yard group. And here it is. Minus that one flyer that went a little left, that's an outstanding group. And that's one thing I have noticed with these GTO pellets. At least 1 to 2 in 10, you're going to have a flyer. But the rest of them will give you a really, really nice group, as you can see here. And finally, we'll shoot the JSB Exact King Heavies. It is the most accurate pellet in my Marauder. It's going to take one hell of a pellet to knock this king off its throne. But like I said earlier, it is the only pellet that my magazine likes. So here is a 10-shot group at 30 yards, unedited, shooting with the magazine, the Exact King Heavy Mark IIs. Yeah, that's a phenomenal group. If you look at where my pen's pointing, I'm not sure if that one went a little left or if that's just the way the paper tore. So I measured the group out with a flyer and without a flyer. But either way, that is one hell of a group. So here's the results all summed up in one for the 25 cal pellets. Not too shabby, but they all pale compared to the King Heavies, which is not really a shocker. What I'm trying to do is find a lightweight pellet that I can tune down the power of my impact and get a lot more shots per fill. I do hand pump the impact, and it sucks having to pump that thing up. And if I can get more than 60 shots per fill that I get with the Mark IIs, that's great. So that's what I'm trying to do. And I also don't want to break the bank. The 25 cal GTOs did great, but they're also 11 cents per round versus 6 cents per round on the Mark IIs. I'll see if I can sort better the field target trophies. They're only 5 cents a round, and they had pretty good accuracy. So I'll see if I can sort better and get some more accuracy out of those. That'll do it for today. I want to thank you guys for watching, and follow me on Facebook. Check me out there. I put a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff there. All the stuff I did for recording this video, I put a lot of that on Facebook. So that'll do it for me. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you at the next video.